Hi guys, I'm back with the next episode of Buster's Book Reviews. This one's gonna be a little bit different because it's like a brand new author. Now, I'm gonna warn ahead of time that this book review is gonna contain a little bit of sensitive subject matter, so just with caution, no children or anything. I don't think you got your kids watching no Buster anyway, but this is just a little warning that this is sensitive and, well, we'll get to it. Now, the author's name is Stephanie Holbrook, and the book is called Prayerful Prey. Okay, now, she is a friend of Chris Snider's because she was in a workshop that him and his editor, Ellen Salas, was in charge of at a conference, and she was asking questions and everything and learning about, and she was just wanting to start this book. And now she gone and wrote the darn book and has like 55-star reviews, which is actually pretty freaking amazing. Her and Chris hit it off because they both love pugs, and he's very proud of her. So now I'm gonna review this book. Okay, you got this girl named Shiloh, and she's got a husband named Harbor. If those ain't Southern names, I don't know what are. But anyway, and they got 4 kids. Well, there's been these women going missing, and she goes out for her daily walk with her pug and the other dog they got, and her husband wants her to take her pistol because, you know, this has been happening. She's like, oh, this is a small place, that ain't gonna happen to me, but sadly it does happen to her. Because she goes on her walk and she meets this guy that bonks her in the head and throws her in the toolbox. Not good. And then he runs over her pug. So at this point, I want him dead. I want him deader than a door now, because he ran over the daggum pug. And so we learn throughout this that this guy is named Jacob. He's been doing this to these women. He's having an affair with his boss's wife, and he's like in love with her and wants her to marry him and leave the boss. And of course she's not going to do that, you know, because she's just having fun with him, and the boss man got the money. But so he kidnaps Shiloh and he keeps her chained up, has his way with her, doesn't feed her much, well, he brings her like snacks every now and then, but she's not very good. He makes her take a bath once, and it's just a very bad situation for her, and she's so angry with him and so bitter with him, and she thinks about when he passes out drunk of killing him. She's like, she could take something sharp, stab him, get the keys and get away, but something keeps telling her, pray for your enemies, pray for your enemies. And she's a good Christian girl. She was abused as a child, and she got to meet the Lord, and she's trying to be a good Christian person. So the book goes throughout her feelings of like, instead of wanting to kill Jacob, she wants to help him. She wants him to realize that what he's doing to her is wrong, and that anybody can be forgiven. Anybody can be saved by the good Lord. This is a Christian-based book. You probably realize that by now. I forgot to say, but yes, this is entirely Christian-based. So if that's not your cup of tea, this ain't the book for you. But if you're a Christian, you want a good Christian read, this is the book for you. But back to her situation. But every time she wants to get mad and get frustrated, the Lord keeps telling her, keep trying, that this person can be saved. And all the while he's like always shows up drunk, and his life's a wreck, and of course he takes it out on her, and he's killed 3 other women, and did the same thing to them. And he says he doesn't even know why he chose Shiloh, because she's not his type, and she's not, but it's just because she was there at the time when he was, that he bonked her in the head and threw her in the toolbox. Well, of course her husband is going he's going a little bonkers, because he's here suddenly without his wife, taking care of the 4 kids, and one of them's as little as 2 years old. You know, this ain't easy for him, and him and the cops have been looking all over for her. It's been like over a month, and they still haven't found her, or even got any clues, and it's so hard for him. And luckily, an old friend of hers comes by to help out, you know, and a little bit with the kids and stuff. But you can see the stress in him and how he's going through it, and you can really relate to him about what he's going through. I'm not going to tell any more about the story. I've already probably told too much, except for one little spoil. Well, I'll tell you that in a minute. Anyway, but I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm just going to get back. This is a great first novel. I think we're going to hear a lot from this young lady, and she's going to go places as a Christian writer. I give Prayerful Prey 5 stars. The characters are lovable and sympathetic. The story and the writing is great, and it's just really inspirational. It makes you really think about how good you are in the place of the Lord, because you might need to be more forgiving yourself of people. I know old Buster could do that. Sometimes he'll forgive people, but only after he wants to break their legs. But it is a very good book, and great writing, and we're gonna hear a lot from her, I believe. Now, I was originally determined that I was not going to give this book 5 stars because I thought the pug was dead. I was like, it's going to get 4 stars because he ran over the dead gum pug. But it turns out later on in the book that the pug wasn't dead. He's just in a little wheelchair and he's still alive. That saved it, so 5 stars. And good job, Stephanie. Well, I guess that'll about do it for this video. And like Buster always says, like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow Chris Snider at Chris Snider83 on Twitter, and of course go buy all of his books. You know, he's got 2 Christian-based ones himself, The Preacher and the Book of Jacob, with the 3rd one coming before too long in the series. But I guess that'll do it for this video, and until next time, happy reading.